Welcome back to the broadcast, everybody. Thank you for hanging with us. We've had some technical difficulties. 1-1 pitch is taken out to right field. Coyotes are going to get one across, sending in another run. That'll bring in two across. Coyotes lead by a score of 4-1 here. Credit, let's see. Looks like they credit Jay Martz with the single, 2 RBIs right there. Nice 1-1 swing. Followed off. Coyotes lead, landed in fair territory. Count is now 4-1 Coyotes with Jared Perns coming to the dish. Has a single to his name on the day. Runner on first in March. First pitch to Perns. Swung on hit to the shortstop. This is going to bounce over his head. Takes a funny hop off the lip of the infield. He's going to round second and go into third is Martz. Goes from first to third. Mark Perns with the single. Playing keep the merry-go-round going here. First to third is what you love to see. And thank you for sticking with us, everybody who's had some real technical difficulties. Start out the weekend here trying to get them fixed for you guys so you can listen and just be a part of the action. Perns 2 for 2 on the night. Now coming up is Cade Urban. Popping up a bunt in his last plate appearance, hoping for a much better at-bat this time around. Lefty-righty matchup in Urban's favor. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Coyotes lead 4-1. First pitch to Urban on its way. Changeup misses the inside corner. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Once again, everybody, if you're just joining us, 335 down the left and right field lines. Going to the gaps, it's 375. At the center is 400 feet. 1-0 pitch to Urban. Just catches the high part of the strike zone at the belt. Counts even at a ball and a strike apiece. Cade Urban, young lefty, coming off knee surgery last season. This year finally healthy and in the lineup, bringing some more speed to the Coyote lineup. 1 ball, 1 strikes to count here. Pitch on the way to Urban. Breaking ball misses low in the dirt, only at about 66 miles an hour. Not too much speed for number 7 Brandon Hill, a right-hander out of Canada. Playing the Okanagan Coyotes tonight, in case you're just joining us as well. Two Coyotes here. 2 balls, 1 strike, and a balk. Coyotes are going to score another run. Game's going to go to 5-1 here. Each runner moves up a bag. Perns the second. Martz comes in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still remains the count, as that did not count as a pitch. Runner in scoring position once again. Coyotes doing a lot of damage here with 2 outs. 2 balls, 1 strike your count. Hill comes set. Looks back at second base. Nobody even threatening to get that runner. Heads back to second. Got there via the balk. Two and 1 the count here with 2 down. Urban looking to get on the board here. 2-1 pitch on the way to Urban. High chop hit to the shortstop. Shortstop has trouble fielding it. Can't find it. And it tries to round third. Does Perns. Gets back to the bag safely. Runners on the corners once again. Merry-go-round just keeps going here. Mark that at E6 in your book at home. As Cade Urban reaches first safely. Runners on the corners once again. Perns on third. Urban on first. Number 9 hitter in the lineup, the catcher, number 5, Cody Milner, at the dish right now. Flew out the center in his first at-bat of the game. James Hernandez, welcome back to the broadcast.
Carmen, thanks for getting me back, folks. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're up and going. Hopefully this will be the last time we have any issues. Cody Milner stepping to the plate here. Coyotes on first and third and 2 outs. He's set to face Brandon Hill. Comes set to deliver the first pitch of the at-bat. And the pitch is a little bit inside, high and tight. 1 ball, no strikes. Hill, a very quick worker out on the mound here. Milner gets set for the 1-0 pitch. And the pitch is low and inside. Gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for the runner from third to advance. But that does take the runner from first to second.
Heads up base running by Cade Urban there to break for second right away. If that catcher makes a throw towards second base, runner from third comes home on a de facto double steal, if you want to call it that. Runners on second and third now with 2 down here in the inning. Coyotes lead by a score of 5-1. CSN Coyotes, that is.
Hill comes set to deliver the 2-0 pitch. That's swung on, sent up the middle here. Shortstop might have a play at first. Bobbles, and that's going to
That should be a base hit anyways. That would be marked a single in your books at home.
That would be an infield single there. Shortstop can't come up with it. Give the RBI to Cody Milner. That's going to bring the score to 6-1 here for our Coyotes and take us back to the top of the lineup. Number 32, second baseman Dylan Johnson stepping in the box.
And the heads-up base running really paying off there by Cade Urban as he took second base on a pass ball. If he wouldn't have taken second base, could have been an easy flip to the bag. Might have been the third out of the inning. Instead, the inning still alive. Runners on the corners once again. We like to see that merry-go-round effect. This is going to bring up Dylan Johnson.
Coyotes have been very aggressive on the base pass for the first 2 games. Nothing's changing. They're getting great secondary leads. Dylan Johnson goes and has a word with Coach Nick Garitano here, talking a little strategy. This 2-out plate appearance here for Dylan Johnson as he has an RBI just waiting, sitting on third. If he can put one in the outfield and, like Carmen said, keep the merry-go-round going for the Coyotes. There's already a 5-run inning here, looking for more. He'll come set to deliver the first pitch of the at-bat to Dylan Johnson.
Comes set and looks back at first.
And Johnson swings and nice ones over the right field side. That's tracked down by the right fielder nicely as he makes a catch near the foul line. Coyotes do plate 5 runs in the inning and now lead the Okanagan College Coyotes by a score of 6-1. Stay with us. We'll be right back on the Coyote Sports Network. And welcome back to the broadcast, folks. A.J. Jones set to start his 4th inning of work here as he's cruised through the first 3 frames. Under and run in the first inning, and he gets set to deliver here to Logan Wedgwood.
First pitch from Jones on the way. Wedgwood shows bunt, pulls back in time for ball 1.
Jones has some fantastic break on some of his breaking pitches, spotting the fastball very well. Long Beach State commit here, definitely settling into his zone.
1-0 pitch on the way from Jones. Nice 4-seam fastball. Just catches the outside corner, evening up the count at a ball and a strike apiece. And yes, another Long Beach State dirtbag commit from here, along with Kyle Brown from last year's team. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball misses inside once again. Count now rolls to 2 balls and 1 strike.
Jones has been very effective with his pitches. Even when they've missed, they haven't missed by much. Umpire's getting a little more generous with his own. That's going to favor AJ here later in the game.
2-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses low and away. Count now runs 3 balls and 1 strike here. Wedgwood, last time he was up, reached via the error. Marked that at E4. The 3-1 pitch on the way from Jones. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Lands in the zone. Count now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody down, nobody on here in the top half of the 4th inning.
Jones looking for a put-away pitch here. 3-2 count on the first batter of the inning.
And he misses high and inside for ball 4. Be a leadoff walk for A.J. Jones, second one of the game. First one came via the hit by pitch in the first inning to Todashuk. It's going to bring up now.
It's going to bring up Jared Frew, second baseman here. He'll be followed by Trevor Lofstrom and Liam Wyatt this inning for the Okanagan College Coyotes.
Lefty-righty matchup here. Frew is your lefty. Jones is your righty. First pitch from Jones is flied out, lined out to left field. Looks like it's going to just drop it. Oh, no! Takes a funny hop past left field, and that's going to roll almost to the warning track. They're trying to wave the runner around, holds him up at third base. Looks like Frew's going to get in there with a stand-up double. Runners on second and third. Nobody out.
Okanagan has something cooking here. Unfortunately, that was a misplay ball in left field. Got past the left fielder almost to the warning track. Allowed both runners to advance 2 bases. Okanagan College now has runners on second and third with nobody out, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 36, Trevor Lofstrom.
See A.J. Jones slapping his glove there in anger after that play. The play should never happen.
No, it shouldn't. A.J.'s just got to get his mind right, get back in this batter here, and try to retire the guy at the plate.
Be Trevor Lofston. First pitch to Lofston. Misses high for ball 1. And we saw a little bit of this from A.J. last year. When he gets frustrated, he work a little bit quick and throw too many balls and not enough strikes. He's matured now as a sophomore. I'd like to see that progression here on the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped up in the infield. Looks like Jones, first baseman's going to be under it. First base has it for out number 1.
Speaking to that maturity, Carmen, A.J. really shows a lot of poise on the mound here. It's very impressive. He knows he's the ace of this ball team here. Him and Gabe Gonzalez at the top of this rotation are as good as any in junior college, especially the Scenic West Athletic Conference, and A.J. Jones is just oozing confidence out there. Even when he's in a jam, he makes the correct pitches, he makes the correct reads, and he's doing his homework. He's pitching fantastic this early season.
Can't agree more. As the first pitch to the designated hitter, third baseman Liam Wyatt. Breaking ball misses low and away for ball 1.
A.J. comes set here, looking to deliver the 1-0 pitch. Get his team out of some trouble here.
Takes a step off the mound, now back on. Gets a signal from Milner and likes it. Comes set, 1-0 pitch on the way, blows it by him for strike 1. Nice fastball there shown by A.J. Jones. He's seen a lot of that this season, at least in his first start. A lot of fastballs, and tonight no different.
A.J. and Cody having a little meeting on the mound here, just getting together on the pitches, maybe pitch location, how they're going to attack this hitter. But like I said, this is the maturity of A.J. Jones. He really does his homework, watches a lot of film, knows exactly what he's doing, knows where he wants to place his pitches and how he wants to attack each hitter, and it's really showed. Like I said, Long Beach State is going to be getting one heck of a pitcher next year with the addition of A.J. Jones to their roster.
Can't wait to see how he progresses as he moves on from here. See what he can do tonight as well. Runners on second and third. 1 down. Big situation here in the game. 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball almost gets away from Milner as Milner winds up on top of that ball. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And one thing I'm sure they were talking about on that mound is switching up signals. And now, as I mentioned that, you have pitching coach Brian Gidge coming to the hill, probably to get his pitcher and catcher on sync. When you have a runner at second base, you have to switch up your signals. He reads them, he sees the consistency, and eventually he'll let other hitters know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, last thing you want is a second base runner out there to start stealing some signs, giving up some pitch location to hit hitters so they have an advantage over the guy on the mound. So, like I said, Brian Gidge taking the walk out there. Cody Milner and A.J. Jones definitely discussing probably switching up the signs, maybe the pitch location, or maybe even going without signs, discussing maybe 2-3 pitches ahead in the sequence here so A.J. knows what he wants to do.
Yes.
And Cody doesn't have to throw any fingers now.
Agreed. And also, Milner even looks off when A.J. throws the breaking ball. It doesn't even look like Milner's expecting it at times. It's how you know they're really off with each other. And I've never seen anybody else. Well, we saw Reese Lucero catch A.J. last year, and then this year we saw Drew Newsom.
Well, like I was going to say, Carmen, that's a good point. Early in the season here, we've seen 3 catchers behind the dish. Drew Newsom, Blake Wiggins doing some catching, and now Cody Milner. So everybody's just getting familiarized with each other. Cody, of course, catching A.J. Jones for the first time here in his CSN career.
2-1 pitch on the way from Jones. Blows it by him there for strike number 2. 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Highest velo we've seen all night. A.J. Jones, he knows, is going to bring the heat. Let's see if he can spot that breaking ball here as the inning goes along.
Very effortless 91 there from A.J. Jones as he comes set.
2-2 is skied up in the left field. Third baseman running back on it. Left field going to have trouble. Little Texas leader's going to fall in there. That's going to plate 2 runs there, if I'm not mistaken. Just one run, actually. Yeah, 1 run comes across from third base.
Runners had to hold up. Yes. Station to station. Runner from second goes to third. Runner from third scores. That's going to give Okanagan College its second run of the game, and that's going to bring them within 4 runs of the Coyotes. CSN now leads 6-2.
Some bad breaks for A.J. Jones tonight with the runs. The hit by pitch cost him a misplay ball.
Yeah, like you said, a big Texas leaguer there. Nothing to show for it, but an RBI. So it's going to be falling for a hit, and that's going to bring up number 33, the first baseman, Jared Dulaba. Dulaba struck out in his first plate appearance, looking for more with runners on first and third and less than 1 out, or less than 2 outs.
Yeah, 3 straight pitches. He struck him out on here, too. I'm sure A.J.'s looking to replicate that success, or turn 2. First pitch from A.J. is swung on and missed that for strike 1.
Nice pitch there by A.J. Jones, aggressive in the zone, getting ahead in the count here, 0-1. Like you said, A.J. would love a strikeout, but I think he'd love him to roll over on a ground ball even more.
Yeah.
Maybe a little 6-4-3, get the Coyotes back in the dugout and the offense back out on the attack.
Coyote middle infield ready to turn to as they're in double play depth right now. The first baseman, Westmoreland, keeping his man close.
Martin Johnson there.
0-1, swung on and fouled off back into the netting. Go ahead, James.
A.J. attacking the zone very impressively there. He's ahead in the count now. No balls and 2 strikes. Looking to retire Jared Dulaba and limit the damage here for his Coyotes.
0-2. A.J. comes set at the belt and delivers. Breaking ball, chopped it high in the infield. Wiggins is going to have to get on top of this one, make a quick play, pulls his first baseman off the bag, but he does tag him in time for out number 2, but nonetheless that will plate another run.
A great play both by Blake Wiggins with the snap throw over there, and a great job by fielding that by Brody Westmoreland. Even though he had to come off the bag, he did make the tag for the second out of the inning. Unfortunately, Okanagan College does play its 3rd run of the game. They now trail the Coyotes 6-3, and that's going to bring up number 6, the right fielder, Carter Olive.
Yeah, Jared Frew there with some heads-up base running too, running on contact from third base. Not all guys have that heads-up ability. So.
Intelligent base running there. Got him a run.
Jones gets set. First pitch to Olive on his way. Misses high and outside for ball 1.
Carter Olive popped out to the catcher. Cody Miller made a fantastic sliding catch in foul territory to retire him his first time up. Olive looking for a little better result the second time around against Jones.
1-0 pitch on the way from A.J. Jones. Nice two-seam fastball. Catches the inside corner there at 87 miles an hour for strike 1.
Beautiful little cutter there. Looks like it kind of moved back, caught the inside part of the plate. Amazing location. 1 ball and 1 strike as Jones comes set to deliver.
You want to see him throw more first pitch strikes as this night progresses along. Milner sets up inside. 1-1 pitch on the way. This ball inside out and into right field. That's going to take a hop into the right fielder hands glove. They're going to fire it home. Hold that runner at third base. Ooh. And runners on the corners once again as Milner actually looked like it was supposed to be cut off by a Westmoreland. Gets past Westmoreland, and Milner does a nice job getting on top of the baseball.
That was interesting. Third base coach decided to hold this runner there. It looked like he had a beat on home, and he would have beat it if it would have went all the way through. Hindsight's always 20/20, so Okanagan College now has base runners on first and third as A.J. Jones is going to face the catcher, number 35, Brock Chilton.
Last time he was up, grounded out 5-3. Hoping for another one of those here. Force out at second and first will end this inning. Jones comes set at the belt and fires. Fastball. Whoa, runner's going to break. Milner
behind
there
keeps
plate.
The ball in front of him very wisely, but unfortunately the runner breaks from first and is able to get into second. Okanagan College scrapping across 2 runs this inning, looking for a couple more as they trail just 6-3 here in the top half of the 4th inning. A.J. Jones looking to get his Coyotes back in the dugout. Jones comes set to deliver the pitch. That's going to be outside and wide. It's going to bring the count to 1-0. I think Jones may be a little bit shaken out there. He just needs to kind of collect his thoughts and just get himself ready. Jones comes set to deliver the next pitch in the sequence. And that's swung on in a sky-high pop-up here. Cody Milner looks like he has a beat on it. Maybe Blake Wiggins. And it's Wiggins to make the catch in foul territory and end the inning. Okanagan College does put 2 runs on the board. CSN Coyotes now lead the Okanagan College Coyotes 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning here on the Coyotes Sports Network. And welcome back to the broadcast, folks. Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning is going to be the center fielder, number 22, Jarrell Latham. He'll be followed by third baseman Blake Wiggins and the right fielder Jordan Hand to start the inning for the CSN Coyotes, looking to get back on the scoreboard as they gave up 2 in the top half of the fourth.
See Jarrell Latham 2 for 2 on the night with 2 singles. See if he can replicate that success here.
He'll come set to deliver, and the first pitch is his called strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 count here. Jarrell Latham looking to continue where he left off here. He has just been scorching hot with the bat recently. Latham takes a hack at the 0-1 delivery from Hill, and it's no balls and 2 strikes here.
Well, Hill's given up quite a bit of runs, but a lot of first pitch strikes. Excuse me.
Yeah,
tonight.
Hill works very fast here. Jarrell Latham back in the box quickly, waiting the 0-2 from Hill. He takes a hack and drives that into left field. That's going to get over the shortstop's head for a single.
And I got to say, there's quite a bit of respect for Jarrell Latham. That left fielder was way back in left field. I expect him to take it at least up to the wall or over it. Looked like really respecting his power after the grand slam.
You know what's funny is Latham has the kind of speed that if that left fielder gives him too much cushion there and it bounces in, he may just keep the Jets running and go right to second on that.
And I'm sure first base coach Mike Escher will let him know that if he sees that happen. We saw a couple of our speedy guys do that last year. You see an outfielder slacking on the ball, and they take 2.
Yes, Esch is really good about that. He makes good reads for his runners, and he's definitely going to get them ready, and that's going to bring up the man of the hour here, number 23, Blake Wiggins, the guy that just can't seem to get retired from Okanagan College here. Comes set to receive the first pitch of the at-bat. It's going to be low and outside.
His first at-bat of the game, he took a 2-2 pitch about as far as you can to right field, and the ball just died at the warning track.
Yeah. Well-earned sac fly there.
Yeah.
Blake Wiggins gets set for the 1-0 pitch from Hill. And the pitch is right on the outside corner there on the black. It's going to bring the count even to 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's the best pitch we've seen Wiggins take all year, I believe. That ball's right over the plate. You know he could have got some arm extension out of that, but must have been taken the entire way, even enough to count the ball in the strike apiece.
Interesting, too, because those are the pitches Wiggins has been attacking with his inside-out approach. He's been going a lot to right field. He'll come set to deliver the 1-1 to Wiggins. That's going to be hit a ton over the left field wall, and that
light tower
is gone. Another souvenir for the pride of Little Rock, Arkansas, Mr. Blake Wiggins going 2-run shot over the left field wall. His 3rd home run in as many nights. Blake Wiggins gives Garitano a low 5, rounding third base, and the Coyotes got the 2 runs back like that, and they now lead 8-3 here in the bottom of the 4th.
I have never seen somebody clear the light pole in a live game. That was the first time that has happened. He hit it over the left field light tower.
Carmen, Kitty Mimersdorf was close last year. You're right. I don't think it went over.
No, the scoreboard went
towering.
He hit that ball over the light post in left field.
Blake Wiggins is just absolutely murdering baseballs here, folks. I mean, he is very impressive. Like I said, his 3rd home run in as many nights here. Bash Brothers 2.0 is not an exaggeration.
3 RBIs on the night. It's going to bring up Jordan Hand here. First pitch.
Jordan Hand takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Wow, we are just very impressed here with what we're seeing from Blake Wiggins. This guy puts a charge into every ball he makes contact with. Jordan Hand looking to dig in here. The 1-0 pitch from Hill is going to be low inside. That's going to bring the count to 2 balls and no strikes.
I was here a year late for Bryce Harper, but I've yet to see a man show this much power and this much dangerous pop in a Coyote lineup.
Gosh, Blake Wiggins has really hit the ground running for us here in Game 11. He is just scorching hot. Jordan Hand takes the 2-0 delivery right back up the box here to center field. That's going to be a single.
And this Jordan Hand is something else, too. You almost can lose him in the Blake Wiggins effect, but you have Jordan Hand, who is the cleanup hitter, and he is a tremendous hitter himself.
Well, this 3-4-5 here with Wiggins, Hand, and Westmoreland is just so dangerous. I mean, there's just so much pop in this middle of this lineup here, and it's just a welcome sight for us Coyote fans and for you listeners. Last year's team was a little bit different. There's a ton of pop here at 3-4-5 spots. Brody Westmoreland digs in for the first pitch from Hill, and that's going to be taken low for ball 1.
And when you see Hill on the mound, by the way, you see when he throws first pitch balls, just about every hit tonight he's gave up was after a first pitch ball. When he throws strikes, he has way more success. When he starts out with a ball, he really lets it get to him.
Yeah. Laboring a little bit out there, it seems like. Westmoreland digs in for the 1-0 pitch, and he rips that to left field. That's going to fall for a base hit right in front of the left fielder. Station to station here. His Hand gets a second, and Brody Westmoreland into first with another second single of the evening, and that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 2, Jay Martz.
It'll be one of the hardest singles you'll see hit all year. That ball was absolutely a rope, hit the left field, falls right in front of the feet of the left fielder, Buckley.
Yeah, you see Brody really getting comfortable here. He's taking some fantastic hacks earlier in the season. The first tournament we had here, he was getting his bearings about him a little bit. He's really first pitch swinging, which makes it look great. First pitch to Martz here, waste no time as he sends a shot to left field. Oh, great catch by the left fielder. He's able to track that down on the warning track. Jay Martz putting a charge into one, but not far enough. So that's going to be the first out of the inning, a fly out to the left fielder, and that's going to bring up number 15, the designated hitter, Jarrett Perns.
Wow, I mean, you see these outfielders have so much respect for the power of the Coyotes left field. I'd say it's about 5 steps away from the warning track. That's how far back they're playing. It's unbelievable.
Carmen, you're absolutely right. He only had to take 3 or 4 steps back because he was literally at the warning track.
Yeah, and almost missed it.
When Martz was there, and he barely got to that one. First pitch here to Jarrett Perns. Is going to be swung on and taken to left center field, There you got the go sign. Garitano sends a runner home, and he's in standing up. And it looks like Perns may get into second base here on a mishandled ball by the catcher. That's going to put Coyotes at second and third. Played another run here for the good guys. It's now 9-3 CSN in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I like you channeling your inner Hawk Harrelson there, the good guys. Got runners here on second and
show
third.
A little love for our guys. We try to be as unbiased as we can on the broadcast, but we're just fans like you listening and watching, and it excites us to see our guys really, really waking up with the bats here, Carmen. We've had 26 runs in 10 innings played. The first 2 games, it looks like we're right on pace for the same kind of numbers here as we have 9 runs plated, and we're just here in the bottom of the 4th inning with only 1 away.
Cade Urban here. 0 for 1 on the night, reached on an error as well. See what he can do here.
First pitch to Urban is breaking ball taken for a strike on the inside part of the plate there.
Now with Cade Urban in a little bit of a slump, you'd like to see him a bit more aggressive at the plate, I believe, here. He's been taking a lot of good pitches, so maybe the coaches, and that's, that can be a problem taking. It's never a horrible problem. You want to see him be a little bit more aggressive.
So comes set, delivers the 0-1. That's going to be low and outside. It's going to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fantastic opportunity here for Urban with runners on second and third to kind of get off the schneid a little bit and get himself in the RBI column. He'll come set to deliver the 1-1 to Urban. And is taken on the inside part of the plate for ball 2.
Good take there by Cade Urban. Not a lot of pop in the bat, but a lot of leg speed. A lot of speed in those legs.
Cade definitely a different kind of hitter. He doesn't have the pop of these other guys, but he's very quick. If he gets the ball on the ground, he's going to leg something out. Cade comes set to to receive the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled up the right-hand side.
And I talked about him not being too patient right there. He was almost over-aggressive getting on top of that curveball. Stayed back just half a second long. That ball would be over the right field wall. Unfortunately, it was just fouled off.
Yeah, got a little bit ahead of himself there. Fouled it up off the first base side. And Urban set to get the 2-2 pitch from Hill. He'll come set to deliver. Urban swings and takes it out to left field. Looks like the left fielder has a beat on it.
Boy, was he close to having a home run there.
Sack fly to left field. Sorry, folks. We just wanted to make sure that ball didn't drop. Cade Urban with a warning track fly ball. That's going to be good enough to plate the Coyotes' 10th run of the game.
Unbelievable.
CSN now leads 10-3 as they've touched home 4 times here in the bottom of the 4th.
Westmoreland comes in to score. You have Perns at third. And back to the top of the lineup, James.
Dylan Johnson coming back. This guy had a grand slam. If you remember last night, folks, he had a towering shot over the left field scoreboard to plate 4. Dylan Johnson here with a duck on the pond as Jarrett Perns is at third, looking to get home and score the Coyotes' 11th run of this game. Johnson comes set. The pitch is on the black outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, we'll see what Johnson can do. He's hit some balls really hard at people tonight. His first at bat was a line out to the second baseman. He absolutely crushed the ball, just happened to find a mitt.
And he'll come set to deliver the 0-1 to Milner, and that's going to be high and inside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Johnson tonight fairly aggressive at the plate, swinging basically third pitch of every at-bat tonight. Milner. See what he can do here.
And he'll come set to deliver the 1-1 pitch to Milner. And it gets away from the catcher. Aggressive base running by Perns from third. He's going to slide in safe at home.
Pitcher didn't even want to get in the way of that one. He just jumped out of the way and said, no, thank you.
I think we're going to rule that a pass ball on the catcher here as the ball got away just enough. Nick Garitano very aggressive, sending Jarrett Perns from third. He slides in to score the Coyotes' 11th run of this evening, 5th run of this bottom of the 4th, and CSN now with a commanding 11-3 lead as Milner gets set for the 3-1 pitch. And he fouls that off over the Coyotes dugout here.
Nice hack there by Milner. On 2 strikes now on him. Nice hack there. Here the wood really crack right there.
It's got to be fun to play in these kind of games, Carmen. I mean, the offensive confidence is just oozing from player to player.
Oh, yeah.
Cody Milner gets set for the 3-2 pitch. He swings and drives that into right field for a base hit. The parade continues here. Cody Milner gets his Coyotes' 14th hit of the game, folks. Believe it or not, that's not an error. We have 14 hits in just 3 2/3 innings of offensive baseball. You said this team is really, really clicking on all cylinders, and that's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup. The second baseman, number 32, Dylan Johnson.
Hill is still in the game after giving up 11 runs.
Yeah.
They must not have any other pitchers to field. That's all I could say.
You got to feel bad sometimes when a pitcher's laboring out there. You feel for him. Dylan Johnson doesn't, though. He's digging in for the first pitch of this at-bat, and he takes a called breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, Dylan Johnson.
Johnson, of course, definitely has the ability to do some yard work himself. We saw a grand slam yesterday. It was a towering shot over the left field scoreboard. It's fantastic.
He's hitting hard shots tonight. Just haven't seemed like this haven't escaped mitts yet.
And Johnson takes that pitch, doing some shopping in the gap here. Looks like it goes to the left center field. Milner's going to trot into third. We have runners on first and third here. Coyotes played their 15th hit of the evening here. Still 11-3 as they have runners on first and third, and that's going to bring up the center fielder, number 22, Jarrell Latham.
If I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. These innings are unbelievable. I mean, we're getting batting around here this inning.
Been
almost.
Excellent to see Dylan Johnson step right in for a leader like Tyler Brown. I mean, we thought there was going to be a serious void at second base. Dylan Johnson is not only fielding his position amazing, but he is really, really scorching with the bat here, replacing Tyler Brown without much
You don't even notice he's gone with all these runs and all the power this year. He saw Tyler Brown here yesterday telling him how much it missed him, on the team and his energy he brought, but you don't even know he's gone here with all these bats, and that's saying something. It really is. And no pitching change, surprisingly. I guess a mound visit down 11-3 is in order.
Yeah, Dylan Johnson, like I said, a fantastic talent, only a freshman here, local product from Silverado High School. We're excited to have him for not only this season, but one season after that, hopefully, and that's going to bring up, like I said, the center fielder, Jarrell Latham.
Started out the inning.
Yeah, we batted around, folks.
Yes.
But when you plate 5 runs in the inning, that's going to happen. Jarrell Latham digs in here from the left side for the 0-1. And the pitch is swung on and fouled up the first base side.
Absolutely tried to crush that ball. You can see by the swing. Has to get himself reacquainted with the batter's box. Almost swinging out of his shoes on the first pitch.
The batter's eyes look like something out of a Warner's Brother cartoon here. The eyes popping out there. You see some of these pitches from Miller. Jarrell
Looney Tunes action.
Miller comes set to deliver the 0-1 to Latham. And it's taken low and outside for ball 1. It's going to bring the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. One
thing that goes unnoticed there, Jarrell Latham telling Johnson to hold up at first base. Looked like he was going to take off. Heads up baseball there by Jarrell Latham to tell everybody just to hold.
He'll come set to deliver, and Latham rips one just foul off the first base side here.
Every ball that is hit is a screamer tonight. I mean, if you're you better keep your eye on the action if you're anywhere near the field or not behind the netting.
Head on a swivel, folks. Players as well. I mean, these balls are flying off the bats here. Jarrell Latham in a 1-2 hole here as Hill looks for a put-away pitch with 2 outs in the inning. And Latham just gets under one as this is going to be a lazy fly ball. And it's taken by the center fielder for the 3rd out, but damage done as the Coyotes play 5 runs in the inning. CSN now leads the Okanagan College Coyotes by a score of 11-3. We'll be right back here on the Coyote Sports Network. Welcome back, folks. A.J. Jones back to the mound here for the top half of the 5th inning. His Coyotes provided him 5 runs in the bottom half of the 4th as he digs in to face the bottom part of the Okanagan College lineup here. Jones set to deliver the first pitch. It's high and outside for ball 1.
That is Jeremy Buckley at the dish, number 26.
And after Buckley, we're going to get to the top of the lineup. It's going to be Davis Todeshuk and Logan Wedgwood here. If anybody gets on, Jared Frew. Jones comes set to deliver here. And the pitch, check swing, followed back to the netting. That's going to bring the count to no balls and 2 strikes here. As A.J. Jones very aggressive after his Coyotes played at 5 runs in the bottom half of the 4th inning. He's looking for a put-away pitch here against Buckley. And Jones spots the fastball beautifully on the inside. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. A.J. Jones with the strikeout there.
Backward K, as you would say in the book. Back to the top of the lineup here with David Todeshuk coming to the dish here. We thought it was Davis. It's how it says on the team's roster, but when they spell his name out, it's David Todeshuk.
It is David. We had a misprint on our scorecard. A.J. Jones comes set to deliver that ball, and that's fouled off to the right-hand side there. Jones working very quickly and very effectively here. He's ahead of his second batter of the inning. It's 0-1 count here to David Todeshuk as A.J. comes set to deliver the 0-1 pitch. A little bit high and inside there. It's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
I would expect this to be A.J. Jones's last inning, running a little bit high on the pitch count tonight.
Yeah, Jones has settled in nicely here as he gets set to deliver the 2-1. That's grounded. Brody Westmoreland makes a heck of a play. What a stab. A.J. Jones gets over in time for the out. Great play there by Brody Westmoreland, laying out and keeping that from getting to the right field grass. That's going to be the second out of the inning as we have number 14, the shortstop Logan Wedgwood, stepping in the box.
That was a great play by Brody Westmoreland right there at first base. What a play, playing a little bit back on the bag and gives himself enough time to react and get that ball.
Amazing play.
Mm-hmm.
Jones comes set to deliver the first pitch he at bat, and that's a beautiful breaking pitch on the outside corner here for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Jones gets the ball back and comes set to deliver the 0-1. And it's a fastball that catches the black on the outside corner. He's now ahead 0-2.
Best inning for A.J. Jones by far. Really cruising here this inning. 2 quick outs, looking to get his Coyote bats up.
Confidence here. Jones comes set to deliver the 0-2, and that's just outside. It's going to bring the count to 1 balls and 2 strikes. Kind of patches chest to Milner saying, my bad, but that was a perfectly located pitch. A little bit of a waste pitch when you're ahead 0-2.
I think if Milner would have known that ball was coming, he might have been able to frame it better and get that 3rd strike.
Jones set to deliver the 1-2, and that is swung on and missed here as A.J. pumps his fist, jumps over the chalk here, heading to the dugout. That may be his last inning of work. If it was, what an excellent job by A.J. Jones out there. 5 very sharp innings. Coyotes heading to the bottom of the 5th inning, leading 11-3 here on the Coyote Sports Network. And welcome back to the broadcast, folks. Brandon Hill is done after 4 innings of work. New pitcher for Okanagan College is Bo Michael-John. Big lefty stepping up, number 44 on the mound. He has his work cut out for him as he's going to face the heart of this Coyotes lineup. Blake Wiggins, followed by the right fielder Jordan Hand and the first baseman Brody Westmoreland. Michael-John gets set here at the bump to deliver his first pitch to Blake Wiggins.
A lefty.
Blake Wiggins good luck getting this guy out. So Michael-John comes set, and the first pitch of the at-bat is taken high and outside for a ball.
Boy, this is a gutsy move, for lack of a better word. I mean, wow.
I just don't envy the position Michael-John's in trying to get this man out. Blake Wiggins is just seeing the ball. Like you said, it looks like a beach ball up there, Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
Michael-John's comes set to deliver,
almost.
And Wiggins towering pop fly on the infield here. Looks like the second baseman is under it. He's got that from the lip of the grass here for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, right fielder, number 19, Jordan Hand.
Just to let everybody know, if the Coyotes score 2 runs in this here 5th inning, they will win via the run rule, 10 after 5 or 8 after 7. Either way, they're on a pretty good pace.
And ironically, it would be the 3rd consecutive game with the Coyotes scoring 13 runs. So 13 seems to be a lucky number here as Michael-John comes set to deliver the first pitch to Hand. That's taken low and inside for a ball.
Great stat provided by the silent but deadly James Hernandez there. I love it. 13 is the lucky number. Huh?
Very lucky for us. If we score 39 runs in 15 innings, that's going to be something. Next pitch by Michael-John, taken for a strike on the outside corner. It's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
I mean, the price of admission should go up for this offense. It is unbelievable to watch.
My goodness, folks, if you aren't here in person, try to make it out tomorrow. We play Yavapai College at 4 p.m.
Ooh.
Another game Sunday afternoon against Prairie View Baseball Academy. This offense is something to watch. Please try to make your plans and make it out to Moore Stadium this weekend. Be a part of the 2016 Coyote Slug-Up. Next pitch by Michael-John.
This is low and away. They're evening up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here.
This is a fun tournament for all teams participating. Like I said, tomorrow we'll have a 4 o'clock game against Yavapai College. The Rough Riders come from Prescott, Arizona. Hand takes a hack at the 2-2 pitch, and that's fouled back to the screen here.
Great story about the head up there 2 years ago on the road, and had some great weather down southern part of Arizona. We're going to head up to Prescott and got snowed out about halfway up there. Turn the bus around and head home.
Right? You never know what kind of tricky weather somewhere like Prescott, Arizona. It could be shining in Phoenix and snowing in Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
Next pitch by Michael Chuck is taken low and inside. It's going to be a ball. It's going to run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here is Jordan's Hand. Looks to reach base for the Coyotes.
Yeah, once again, he's reached twice tonight. 2 singles.
And Jordan Hand gets under one. Looks like that's going to reach
up
the seats, and it is. Everybody be careful out there. Ball comes down foul territory.
Got a little fella chasing it out there, so it's all about seeing the kids get the balls.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun to see. Good crowd out here. We got a lot of kids out here, a lot of families. Thanks, everyone, for listening and watching. If you're here in person watching the game, we appreciate it. Like I said, the 2016 Coyote Slug out a fantastic tournament. It's always a great time at the ballpark here at Morse. And Jordan Hand takes that pitch, low and inside. That's going to be ball 4 as he trots to first base. That's going to bring up number 17, the first baseman, Brody Westmoreland.
And game winner on the end of Westmoreland's bat here, potentially, if it's a home run.
Absolutely.
All game will be over.
He's found the outfield grass with a couple singles. Now he's looking to maybe a little power surge here, put one over the wall, and end this game for the Coyotes. It's very possible, folks.
Yes.
Brody takes a nice hack there, fouls that back to the screen. It's going to count to 0-1.
1 through 5, anybody can hit one out of this ballpark. It is that deadly of a lineup. I mean,
yeah, Bo Michael-John has to be very, very cautious with Brody Westmoreland and all the Coyote hitters, the way they're swinging. As Brody puts his 3rd single of the night into the outfield grass here, it's going to get to the left fielder. It's going to advance Jordan Hand to second base. Brody 3 for 3 now.
Winning run on first base, and yes, what a night. A double and 2 singles. Getting it done the hard way here.
And number 2, the shortstop, Jay Martz, put a charge into one his last at bat. If you remember, it was a warning track sac fly to the left fielder. I mean, he just missed that. Jay Martz here looking to put one in the gap and maybe score 2 and end this game for the Coyotes, making another early night. Michael John, set to deliver, and that's going to be a called strike on the outside corner.
Hear a lot of these Coyotes talking about how nice it's been to get home a little bit earlier with the run rule in effect every night. Tonight, looking to do the same thing.
Sleeping in your own beds. The home cooking seems to be working for the Bats as Michael John comes set to deliver the 0-1, and that's foul off the third base line there.
That close to a game winner. That ball gets to the left field. Left in the corner of left field, that is easily 2 runs coming around.
We're saying good night, folks, if that's just a little bit more to the right. But Jay Martz here in an 0-2 hole against Bo Michael John as he's come in. Lefty in relief here for the Okanagan College Coyotes. And the next pitch to Martz is taken high for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Tries to come back with the off speed. The last place you want to miss to any of these batters in our lineup is up with that breaking.
Be careful. That was a little bit too out of the zone, but Jay Martz, if he sees a mistake, he's definitely going to pounce on it here. Michael John comes set to deliver the 1-2 to Martz, and that's taken outside for ball 2.
Really trying to find his spot with that breaking ball and can't seem to find it right now. Was quickly ahead 0-2 and now is really struggling to find the zone here.
Yeah, lefty battling himself a little bit out there as he comes set to deliver the 2-2 pitch to Martz. And that swung on and fouled back to the netting here.
A lot of space in the gaps out there. One, the right or left center. Definitely both runners will be sent.
Absolutely. Coach Garitano has been aggressive, sending his runners from third, and base running has been fantastic here. Him and Coach Escher have done a great job with their guys tonight, and Jay Martz comes set to receive the 2-2 pitch. Taken low and inside for ball 3. We got a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the home half of the 5th inning. Coyotes leading the Okanagan College Coyotes 11-3. Michael John comes set to deliver, and Martz to shot. 6-4, and no. Wide throw there to first base. Runners coming home.
That's 12-3 now.
That's going to plate the Coyotes' 12th run of the inning, so the shortstop unable to complete the double play. Have a throwing error on the shortstop there. That's going to allow Jay Martz to advance to second base, and that's going to score Blake Wiggins here. He plates the Coyotes' 12th run of the inning. CSN now leads Okanagan College 12-3, and like Harmon was mentioning earlier, 1 more run and we're going home, folks. CSN leads 12-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We do have 2 away, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 15, Jarrett Perns.
We'll see if there's a pinch hitter coming up actually for Perns at the moment.
Actually, Perns has been pinch hit for. It's actually going to be Jose Verdugo coming out of the dugout. Verdugo wastes little time as he skies one over to the left center field area. Left fielder is under it and squeezes his glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Coyotes do plate 1 and now lead Okanagan College 12-3 here on the Coyotes Sports Network. And welcome back to the broadcast, folks. A.J. Jones back out on the bump here for the top half of the 6th inning.
Are you as surprised as I am seeing A.J. Jones?
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, but A.J., I think Garitano maybe just wants to let A.J. get another inning of work here. No need to bring anyone in from the bullpen. A.J.'s been stellar here. He's going to face Jared Frew, the second baseman, followed by Trevor Lofstrom and Liam Wyatt. Jones comes set to deliver the first pitch of the inning to Frew. And that's fouled off over the Okanagan College dugout here. No balls and 1 strike as Jones is working ahead. Surprise, surprise.
Jared Frew grounded into that 5-4-3 double play that really helped out A.J. Jones get in a rhythm in this ballgame.
Jones comes set to deliver. Next pitch is fouled over the Okanagan College dugout again. It's going to be 0-2. You can just see A.J. Jones oozing with confidence out there, Carmen. He gets the ball. He's already set to throw.
He's begging for that ball back.
He's in his zone here as A.J. comes set to deliver the 0-2 pitch to Frew. And it's swung on right back up the box here to center field. That's going to be a leadoff single.
You spoke too soon, my friend. Jared Frew gets on with a leadoff single.
Jared Frew singles center here. That's going to be a leadoff single. It's going to bring up the designated hitter, number 36, Trevor Lofstrom.
The leadoff hitter on, I believe, in 4 of 6 innings here tonight. So
this Okanagan College team, Carmen, they will scrap and fight for every at-bat, every chance they have. They're a very fun club to watch here, even though they've been competitive, even though they've lost in some run rules and it's looked like some lopsided scores. They're a very competitive team. AJ comes set to deliver the first pitch to Lofstrom. Called strike on the outside corner here.
Umpire tonight, very liberal strike zone to say the least. Batters have to play protect in just about every count tonight.
Yeah, very much so. It's got to be to the pitcher's liking for sure as AJ comes set to deliver the 0-1. And it's a little bit high and tight. It's going to be
telling him to respect my plate. That's what he's telling him. A little close shave there.
Count even up here at 1 ball and 1 strike here as Lofstrom digs in here looking to keep the rally alive for his Okanagan College Coyotes. Jones comes set to deliver the 1-1, and that's swung on and missed for strike 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes here. Coyote infield and double play depth. First baseman not even close to trying to hold his runner on first base there.
Even though AJ's given up some runs, I haven't really seen a hard hit ball, Carmen. He's been really, really precise with his pitches. AJ comes set to deliver the 1-2, and that's swung on and missed for a strikeout. Beautiful curveball there by A.J. Jones, dropping right off the table. That's going to be the first out of the inning and bring up the third baseman, number 40, Liam Wyatt.
Back to the last pitch. You don't see a lot of 12-6 from A.J. Jones. That time he decided to bring a new pitch out of the arsenal. 12-6 curveball for a strikeout.
Filthy, filthy pitch there. A.J. Jones looking like he has the repertoire working tonight as he comes set to deliver the first pitch of the at-bat to Liam Wyatt. And that's swung on and driven to center field. It looks like it may drop. Oh, right in front there.
But a great bounce it takes.
Latham makes a diving attempt there, tries to lay out for it. Unfortunately, can't glove it. That's going to be a single. He's going to put 2 runners on here in the top half of the 6th inning. That's going to bring up the first baseman, number 33, Jared Dulaba.
One thing you can say about the diving effort, great effort by Latham, and also hitting off the end of the ball at the tip of his glove to the left fielder. It didn't just scoot by him and roll all the way to the 400-foot mark.
Right, that could have got to the warning track, but Latham able to contact with his glove, just bounced out, and of course his left fielder backing him up gets to throw in immediately. Jones comes set to deliver the first pitch to Dulaba. And that's going to be a beautiful breaking pitch on the inside part of the corner for a called strike.
A.J. Jones, even though he has 2 men on, still, as you said, that oozing confidence, begging for the ball back every time it's in the catcher's hand.
Yeah, Jones is in his zone right now, looking ready to throw here as he delivers the 0-1 pitch. And that's cut on and missed. Milner keeps it in front of him here, pounces on that ball.
Milner settling in as this game goes along, too. Had a very rough start to the beginning of the game. Was falling over himself, trying to make a couple plays, and now getting into a comfortable rhythm.
Yeah, him and A.J. seem to be on the same page here. He's calling the right kind of pitches. A.J. comes set to deliver the 0-2, looking for a put-away pitch here on Dulaba. Oh, excellently located pitch there, just a little bit wide on the outside corner. Looked good to us in the booth here.
Just a bit high. If that pitch missed anywhere, it was high, not outside.
Oh, the only guy's opinion who matters is the umpire behind the plate. He called it a ball. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count as Jones comes set to deliver the 1-2 to Dulaba. And that pitch is swung on and driven to right center field gap there. That may plate too, folks, as it gets all the way to the wall. Okanagan College aggressive on the base pass. And what a hose there. Okay, so we have a 2 RBI double, and the runner's going to get caught trying to stretch it out to third there, trying to get a triple. So the runner is out at third. Damage done, though. Okanagan College does play 2 runs. Wow. The Coyotes now have 5 on the board, and CSN leads Okanagan College by a score of 12-5.
That ball was absolutely shot out of a cannon in the right field. That was the best ball hit all night off of A.J. Jones here.
Very, very well hit ball all the way to the gap as Jones comes set to deliver to Carter Olive. Olive takes first pitch strike on the outside here. Balls on 1 strike, 2 outs in the inning here. Top half of the 6th is Okanagan College going to stay in here. Jones comes set to deliver the 0-2 to Olive, looking to make quick work, and he steps off the rubber. Jones back in and set to deliver the 0-2 to Olive. And that is good morning, good afternoon, and good night, folks. Olive caught looking there. Backwards K in the book. A.J. Jones walks off the mound. CSN leads Okanagan College 12-5 here on the Coyote Sports Network. And welcome back to the broadcast, folks, as we head to the bottom half of the sixth inning. CSN leading Okanagan College 12-5. And we have the Coyotes leading off here with... Oh, actually, hold on. We have a pitch hitter for you.
Pinch hitter.
And Tyler Long steps in for his first plate appearance of the evening. Looks like
coming in for Urban.
Michael John is still on the mound. Big lefty, number 44, as he comes set to deliver the first pitch to Long. Is taken on the inside corner for a called strike.
More Coyotes need to see some more action here, as every game has been a run rule within 5 innings. Coyotes score one more here and close out the next inning. The run rule as well, 8 after 7.
8 after 7. You got it, Carmen. Next pitch by Bo. Michael John is fouled off over the right-hand side. It's going to bring the count to no balls and 2 strikes here on Tyler Long.
You know, not a bad idea to bring in a different look from the left side, keeping the Coyote bats at bay.
Yeah, Michael John has done a nice job here. He's come in a pretty tough situation here. Lefty's been throwing strikes and just grinding, trying to keep his team in any way he can. Long fouls that ball off the third base side. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Michael John set to deliver the 0-2.
Ooh, that looked like it hit him.
Oh, very tight on the inside. Just misses Long. That's going to bring the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, Michael John, as Miller did earlier, very quick worker out there. These guys get the ball back and don't waste any time. Long, the chopper to third baseman, comes up with it, throws over to first in time to record the out. It's going to be the first out of the inning. Tyler Long is retired. 5-3 in your books.
It's going to bring up the catcher here, Cody Milner. 2 for 3 on the night with, was it 2 singles?
Yeah, 2 RBIs. Milner has an RBI to his credit here. He's going to come in here as a 9-hitter. He'll be followed by first baseman, top of the lineup, Dylan Johnson. Unless we have a pinch hitter. So it's scheduled to be Dylan Johnson. We'll see. Milner digs in. Michael John. Milner wastes no time. First pitch mishandled there at the shortstop. Waiting on the ruling here. It's going to be an E6 here as Cody Milner gets the first. Misplayed ball, by the shortstop. And we're back to the top of the order, and that's going to bring up the second baseman, number 32, Dylan Johnson.
5th time around for the Coyote lineup tonight. The bats are absolutely scorching. You can't ask for any more out of a lineup than this lineup, and we have a pinch runner here coming in for the catcher. Got to try to get a number on him. We'll get it in 1 moment here.
Dylan Johnson watches the first pitch from Michael John, high and inside. It's going to be ball 1. So we have Rain Known pinch running for Cody Milner at first. Dylan Johnson, that is a fair ball up the third base line. And Anthony Raynone is going to be running for a while here. Garitano puts the stop sign up as Raynone hits third, and Dylan Johnson into second base, standing out with another double.
Yeah.
Coyotes plate that's their 17th hit of the game. So I'm going to make sure I'm accurate here. 17 hits, 12 runs, 1 error. Not too bad for CSN. And the center fielder, number 22, Jarrell Latham, comes up here with ducks on the pond.
And a pinch hitter. Looks like Drew Newsom, I believe, is going to come to the plate.
And Latham is called back as number 5, Drew Newsom, steps in for his first plate appearance of the evening, looking to do some damage here as the Coyotes lead Okanagan College 12-5.
Drew Newsom with a great eye and a great bat, getting a night off tonight, and didn't think he was going to be playing. Sure enough, he comes in and takes some swings.
Got to be fun to get called off the bench and hit in this game. Michael John's first pitch is smacked into center field. That's going to get over the shortstop's head. Garitano holds Dylan Johnson at third. Antonio Raynone scores.
Yes.
That's going to plate run number 13 of the evening for the Coyotes. Coyotes have scored 13 runs in the first 2 ball games, so chalk that up as 39 runs scored here and just over 16 innings of play.
And you got Blake Wiggins coming up here, runners on the corner, potential game winner on the end of his bat. We've seen the power already tonight.
Scary situation for Bo Michael John. He wants to be very, very careful here as Blake Wiggins steps into the plate. This man is yet to be consistently retired here. We've seen him get under a couple balls, but he has put some swings on some pitches. This can end in one swing of the bat here.
Tried to right there with that swing coming out of his shoes.
Blake Wiggins takes a big hack on Michael John's first delivery here.
Rocks the Bryce Harper bat as well, and the bat handle is little number 34 with the Washington Nationals logo on it. Fitting perfect here.
Bryce Harper, of course, CSN alumni. Happy to see him come back for the first weekend of the tournament, Coyote Border Battle. And Blake Wiggins pops out behind the first baseman. That's taken by the second baseman here for the second out of the inning. Coyote still on first and third, and that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, number 19, Jordan Hand.
Jordan Hand here, looking to bring in another run. Coyotes up 8 runs. If they do get a hold in the next inning, they will win another game by the run rule, and it's by number 13. Jim.
Or if Jordan Hand can go ahead and plate these 2 runs, I mean, we'll just call it a ball game right here. So either way,
outfielders are playing back towards the warning track here.
Michael John with the first delivery of Jordan Hand is a nice breaking pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hand having a pretty good night. A couple singles, RBI to his name as well.
Jordan Hand, folks, if you remember last night, ended the game with a laser over the left center field wall. 2-run shot. He just puts one in the left field. It's
the 19th hit of the night for the Coyotes. And the 14th run.
Sorry, we are just stunned here, folks. I mean, these Coyotes are just tearing the cover off the ball. Single to left field there by Jordan Hand. That's going to plate the Coyotes' 14th run of the game. 14 runs on 19 hits. Brody Westmoreland here. If he can put one in that same spot in left field, we're going home, folks. Coyotes would be up 10 runs after 5. That is the mercy rule here. Brody Westmoreland digs in for the first pitch of the at-bat for Michael John.
Talk about just missing right there. Just a fraction of a second late on the off-speed.
Rip foul back to the netting here. Brody Westmoreland behind in the count 0-1 as Bo Michael John comes set to deliver.
Talking in between the breaks, I've never seen a lineup this good at any level do this kind of damage.
And Westmoreland just gets under one here to right field. Right fielder is going to close his glove on that for the third out of the inning. Coyotes plate 2 runs and now lead Okanagan College by a score of 14-5. And we have some wholesale changes here for our Coyotes to lead off the top of the 7th inning. A.J. Jones, his night is done. Gio Battistoni takes the lefty, takes the mound here in relief. We have Tyler Long now in center field. Drew Newson over at first base. Brody Westmoreland has moved from first base to left field. So trying to keep you caught up as Battistoni gets set to deliver. And the first pitch of the at-bat is going to be a called strike on the outside corner.
Battistoni, left-hander here, 5'9", 175 from Liberty High School.
Liberty High School. Jesse Kaiser, also from Liberty High School here, keeping the local pipeline alive. Second pitch from Battistoni is called strike on the outside corner as he's ahead quickly 0-2.
Also the
number
shortstop.
35, Brock Chilton.
Jay Mars from Liberty. Got a lot of Liberty talent on here. That baseball program is growing tremendously.
A lot of love here for Liberty High School. Good morning, good afternoon, good night as the check swing is taken for strike 3. Battistoni here retires Brock Chilton on 3 pitches, and that's going to bring up the left fielder, number 26, Jeremy Buckley.
And I have a lefty-lefty matchup here. Battistoni showing some great confidence against a right-hander there. See what he does against his own kind here in a left-hander.
Liberty High School, a hotbed for baseball out here.
It's funny, when I was in high school, graduated 2009, we used to laugh at their program, and now about 7 years later, they're a powerhouse out here in the Valley.
Yeah, at least in baseball they are.
Yes.
In football, unfortunately, they came up very short against Bishop Gorman, but who doesn't these days? Nah. Bishop Gorman won our 7th straight state title, just saying.
Oh, no bias from the alumni over here to my right.
All we're doing here is stating facts, folks. Gio Battistoni comes set to deliver the 1-1 pitch, and that's driven to left field. Looks like there's a beat on there, and that's going to be put away by Brody Westmoreland. His first action out in left field. He started the game at first base, of course. Gio Battistoni, so far so good, as he retires the first 2 Coyotes of the inning. And that's going to bring up the top of the order. And
one more and it's over here, just to give you a heads up, everybody.
Davis Todashuk. We got one more out here. Like I said, if the Coyotes do hold, that will be the run rule. It will be 8 after 7. They currently lead by 9 runs, 14-5, as Battistoni comes set to deliver the first pitch to David Todashuk. Check swing called strike here as Battistoni has been fantastic. Coming right out of the pen, attacking the zone. That's exactly what you want to see, Carmen.
Really like this young left-hander out here. Lefties always do it best, as they say. No bias coming from my left-handed side.
And I'm a lefty as well, so I can't argue with that. Battistoni's second pitch is called strike on the inside corner. He's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I have to be fair to Battistoni. I throw right and I bat left-handed, okay? Are you all lefty?
I'm all lefty. I
wow.
bat, right, throw, everything lefty. So Battistoni, we're on the same page here, bud. He comes set to deliver the 0-2, and that's swung on and missed. And that's your ball game, folks. CSN goes ahead and takes care of the Okanagan College Coyotes for the 3rd consecutive night, this time by a score of 14-5. Carmen, what can we say about 40 runs in 3 games?
It's incredible. That's all you can say. And we were talking before the break. We'll further up a little bit on the point now. Any level, you go majors, AAA, AA, single A, rookie ball, high school ball, junior college ball. I haven't seen the lineup play like this.
Well, you got to think CSN has had 16 innings of plate appearances, and they scored 40 runs.
You don't see this in baseball, these kind of numbers put up on a board. This is like football numbers. They're putting up 14 runs, 13, 14 runs a game. I mean, they're scoring more points than the Detroit Lions do on a consistent basis here.
Absolutely.
I mean, unbelievable.
Putting crooked numbers up. This looks like you're playing MLB The Show on rookie level. I mean, these guys are out here just tearing the cover off the ball. Everything's falling right for the Coyotes. Gotten back over the hump here. We're now 6-5 as we just completed game 11 of the season, Carmen. What do you see for the future of these Coyotes?
For the future of these Coyotes here, well, we're game over 500, and I don't think we'll be looking behind 500 the rest of the season. I can tell everybody that much. What I see, my dad and girlfriend asked me, going home last night, we were all riding home together, what do I think is going to happen? I said I think this team is better than last year's team. We fell just about a hair short of Grand Junction, because this team this year, compared to last year, has the hitting from 1 through 9, pop and contact. Let's take out the power for a minute and just talk about good contact. They're making great contact with the baseball. Starting pitching 1 through 5 is better than it was last year. Closing. Setup and closers better than we were last year. The middle relief is what needs to get locked down, and sure looks good and very confident out here. We know it's large leads that they're working with, but still, the middle relief pitching, once that gets locked down, I don't see how anybody in this conference, and I saw these teams last year, and I know a lot of the guys coming back for these teams that are coming in can beat this team. They are all around just great.
And a great lead-in for tomorrow, Carmen. Mikey York will take the bump against Yavapai College in a rematch of the 2015 Western District Final that CSN lost here. There's still a little chippiness, maybe a little rivalry there between the Coyotes and the Rough Riders.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a fantastic game tomorrow, folks. Hopefully you can be out here and join us in person here at Moore Stadium. We have scheduled 4:30 p.m. first pitch. If you can, of course, Carmen and I will be bringing you the broadcast live on our YouTube channel, Coyote Sports Network, and you can also follow our live stats anytime, sidearmstats.com/CSN/baseball. For Carmen Colosimo, I'm James Hernandez. Folks, have a great night, and thanks for listening.